Hey, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Can we have a conversation about our just concluded elections? I want to start off with my voting experience because I learned certain things that were not obvious to me before. And remember, I have voted before, 2 referendums and 4 elections. I learned without a doubt that voting is a privilege. And I think sometimes we're like, it's my right. It's also a privilege because after I finished doing my civic duty, I went to hang out with my friends, you know, as we started watching Dida and Cyrus Jirongo's votes coming in, because that's what we were watching. These are the drama you guys have gone and introduced into your lives, that's yours. But because I also am in the company of a lot of people who are expatriates, I could tell that a lot of them were despondent that they couldn't vote. They've been here for about 3 years, but very sad they couldn't vote. And I felt it. And that's when I realized, wait a minute, voting is a privilege. So I learned that. I also learned that just being Caroline and being at a voting center is important, because this is what happened to me. I get in to Westlands Primary. Obviously, I do not go around at Sijui. I said stream 2 because I'd done, you know, the verification, and this IEBC officer showed me and then told me, Ebungoja, stream yako haina line, fanya hivi, fanya kazi hapa, jamaa hapa hawajui wako wapi. Can you help them because me, I don't have airtime? I was like, IEBC has put me to work. But it took me all of 5 minutes and then I went to join my queue. So again, I learned it's one thing to be a voter. It's another thing to show up at a polling station and to be put to work by somebody, because apparently you can be trusted. Okay, thank you. That's a privilege. I also watched a new generation of people take over the polling station. And I'm going to talk about the IEBC officers because they were all pretty young. So in my stream at Westlands Primary, obviously pretty short, but it was Caroline, Caroline, Caroline behind me. But the reason it took me 20 minutes to vote and not 10 minutes is because there was a guy who was having a really tough time finding his name and his details in the system. Eventually, he was moved to the side, and the girl in front of me, the Caroline in front of me, asked him what's wrong. He says, they can't find my name. So she asked him, didn't you verify where you're registered and all that? He said, no, it's not my fault. It's their job. She looked at him and said, you didn't verify. I have never seen a 23-year-old ready to give somebody one of. She was about to backhand him. And he, on the other hand, was trying to raise his voice so he can create drama, so it can look like it's IEBC's fault that his details are not there. And she was like, you didn't verify. 23 years old, I have never been so proud of a generation that is also tired of people who cause drama for nothing. Okay? She went, she did her thing. I went, I did mine, we finished, we took a selfie, we left. I was so happy. But also, my big lesson is that as I got into that booth to, you know, cast my vote out of those many papers we were given, I love the fact that I very clearly did as I pleased. And a lot of us take it for granted that it is a privilege to be able to say, I'm not doing 6-piece, for who? I'm not choosing who you all think I should choose, for who? This is my moment. This is my vote. And actually, this year, I had a protest vote. There was a category in which I refused to choose between 2 evils. I was like, I don't have to, by the way. This is my vote. And a lot of people say, oh, that's wasting your vote. It's mine, and how I cast it is my business. And it is a privilege to be able to get to that point emotionally and mentally and do what you damn well please. And I did. So I really enjoyed my 2017 voting experience. I really did. And I learned one big thing. It's a privilege on so many levels. I hope you enjoyed yours as well. Let me know. Subscribe and let's talk about IEBC in my next video. All right? Yeah.